Everybody, and welcome to the series, Mind Hacks to Actually Reach Your Goals. This series was designed to be about 8 to 10 minutes a day over the period of time, a few weeks, to literally go through what are the practical steps that we need to take our lives from where we are to where we got to be. Thanks for joining us, and let's get started. Okay, welcome to episode 20. You did it. You made it. I think it's a feat that you lasted this long. Like, I'm kind of impressed that you're still here. Surprised, but happy nonetheless. Hope you learned something. And first of all, I want to tell you that I want to hear if this is working for you. UG@charlierari.com, unlockinggreatness@charlierari.com. Check out the website. We're going to try to put some more resources on as we hear from people what they're looking for, what didn't make sense, what didn't make sense, what more tools they need. The reason why I'm doing this is because, I really want people to change. And I think with the right mentality and the right understanding, people can do great things. And why shouldn't we? Why shouldn't we do great things? If we just align the way our desires are wired with our minds, like, we can accomplish so much more. And what's more what's more satisfying than that? So I just want you to change. I want you to grow. I want you to be the greatest person you can possibly be. And if you want to stay in touch and tell me about it, great. And if you need some more stuff, and let us know, we'll do our best. Bleed out there. We'll do the best that we can. So thanks so much for being here until now. And let me just end with the following message. There's three critical moments right now. If you've lasted this long, okay. Critical one is when you start. If you click off and start tomorrow, it's too late. Okay, maybe tomorrow, but that's it. Depending on when you're watching it. Meaning, this thing that you just saw will go away at some point pretty soon. The only way that this is going to actually work is if you do something now. Like now. You just do something now. Get started immediately. Because getting started on anything is more valuable than waiting to do the best thing ever. This is like such a lesson I've learned in my life, especially in the business world, where projects, opportunities, the tomorrow are so much shinier than the ones in front of you, and the ones in front of you are going to give you the biggest benefits. So don't wait for it to be perfect. Don't wait for the moment where you're going to go away and overlook the mountains and write your vision with the cup of coffee steaming. It's not going to happen. Just wake up in the morning, find a good space, do it. Do it now. If the house is quiet, just find a room that you don't typically sit in and do it. If tomorrow morning you're driving to work and you can pull over to a coffee shop, if you're in the city, whatever, do it. Number two, it's going to be the actual exercising of it. This is just batting practice. This is riding a bike. This is not rocket science. This is not brilliant. If it was brilliant, I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to say it. I'm not brilliant. I'm a regular guy. The game here is in the practice. Is just keep on swinging. Keep on swinging. Keep on trying. Keep on shooting. Right? Keep on practicing this thing, and it will get easier, and it will, like everything in life, it will get better. You will learn how to do this, and you'll wake up one morning and it'll just be natural. I had a conversation. I'm not saying it's natural for me. I'm still working on it. I had a conversation today with somebody who's struggling on something for years. I mean, years he's struggling with this thing. And I'm like, it's just a cue. It's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's just your cue. It's like, what do you mean? I'm like, just your cue. And I see, it's just a cue. And I'm showing him, I'm like, you see, the routine's fine. It's just hard for you to get in the moment. Like, just, you got to block at the cue. Just fix the cue. Find out what's blocked. Like, just, that's it. Like, you're struggling with the same thing for years just because you haven't figured out a way just to break it down, get to the cue. Just do it, and you'll see over time, you'll get easier. Just, you'll identify it. You'll go right at it, and you'll see exactly where the problems are and start to identify it and start to change it. But you got to do it. Just do it, and you will not get it until you do it. It's one of these things. Understanding it intellectually will have very little impact on your life, and you won't even understand it until you do it. So just start something now, and then just tell yourself you're going to practice this for a bunch of time. Don't expect results right away. Just go practice, go do it, and you'll see quicker than you think not only will you get results, I think, you'll start to build a habit on change. You'll learn how you change. It's an incredible. You'll look at the world and people will say, "I'm not good at," and you'll be like, "What? I'm not good at. I'm not born to be." And you're looking at them like, "Come on." Like, you're gonna start hearing this rhetoric of the self-defeatists out there and the victims and all that stuff, and you're gonna like look at them and go, "You're built with the soul. You got this incredible brain. Just connect the dots, do some work, focus how to do it. Like rock and roll, you could do this. Build a habit, build a routine, reward yourself, connect the dots, keep it up, 1%. But you gotta do something now, and you gotta stick with it, and just stick with it, and practice and practice and practice and practice, and see your life as just practice. Fail, get right back up. Fail, get right back up. It's life. And the most important part of all this is be happy along the way. It's a gift to be given the opportunity to change. There's a lot of people that for, that are boxed in emotionally, mentally, physically, societally. They live in a country where they're boxed. If you're given the ability to change and to be doing this, it's a gift. Even the opportunity to change is a gift. And be grateful that you have a brain and a soul that can enable you to make your life greater and greater and greater. All right. Stay happy, keep on rolling, practice something right now, and stay in touch. Looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks for the time. Really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on the series. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped. I hope it really made a difference in your life. And for those that tagged us on social media and shared it, for those that left a podcast review, for those that shared it with your friends, shared it on your status, we appreciate it. It means a lot to us that you felt comfortable enough to share this with others of people that you care about. If you missed a day, make sure to check out the show notes for the link to the entire series. You can join us on the Unlocking Greatness Insider community by going to charlieharari.com/insiders. And we look forward to hearing your feedback on Instagram and on Twitter and YouTube and WhatsApp and everything else. But really, really appreciate your time and attention and look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks again.